In this video, we will journey back in time to an age when the Earth was ruled by colossal beasts and terrifying predators unlike anything we know today. These were the most dangerous ancient animal creatures that really existed, creatures with immense power, deadly hunting skills, and survival instincts honed over millions of years. From land-stalking giants to armored killers, they dominated their environments and struck fear into anything that crossed their path. Prepare yourself, because the monsters of the past were real and far more fearsome than the myths. 1. The Roc, inspired by giant birds. In the old tales of Arabian Nights and Persian traders, there is a bird so enormous that its wings could blot out the sun. The Roc. It was said to be so powerful that it could swoop down from the heavens, snatch an elephant in its talons, and disappear into the clouds without a trace. Sailors whispered of it in fearful tones, claiming its feathers were longer than a ship's mast. While no flying bird of such size exists today, scientists believe the myth may have been born from encounters with the Epiornis, or elephant bird, a massive, flightless creature that once roamed Madagascar. Standing over 10 feet tall and weighing nearly half a ton, it laid eggs bigger than a man's head. Imagine hearing about such a bird from a traveler, then adding a dash of exaggeration over the years. The result is a winged monster capable of lifting entire beasts into the sky. In the minds of ancient sailors navigating strange waters, such a predator was not only possible, but terrifyingly real. 2. The Mokumbembe, inspired by the black rhinoceros. Deep in the tangled heart of the Congo River Basin, whispers echo of the Mokumbembe, a creature described as a living dinosaur, a long-necked, river-dwelling beast that slides through the murky water in eerie silence. Villagers tell of its size, claiming it can overturn canoes and block narrow waterways with its bulk alone. Some adventurers and cryptozoologists imagine it as a surviving sauropod, a relic from the Jurassic era. But the truth might be more grounded. Sightings could have been of the black rhinoceros, an animal powerful enough to churn up rivers when charging and aggressive enough to defend its territory against anything. In the misty stillness of the Congo's swamps, the sudden surge of water from such a beast could easily convince a startled fisherman that a prehistoric monster was rising from the depths to claim its home. 3. The Mapinguari, inspired by giant ground sloths. From the depths of the Amazon rainforest comes the tale of the Mapinguari, a towering, foul-smelling monster covered in thick, matted hair, armed with massive claws, and possessing a voice that can shatter the night with a deafening roar. Some say it has one eye, others claim its mouth stretches vertically across its belly. While such grotesque features sound like pure nightmare fuel, many scientists believe these stories may have roots in memories of the Megatherium, the giant ground sloth that roamed South America thousands of years ago. Standing more than 12 feet tall on its hind legs and swinging claws longer than a man's forearm, this creature would have been a fearsome sight even if it moved slowly. In a world where ancient bones sometimes surfaced from riverbanks, the imagination of jungle dwellers could easily fill in the gaps, turning a real but extinct animal into an immortal monster of the wild. 4. The Thunderbird, inspired by Teratorns. Among the sacred legends of many Native American tribes is the Thunderbird, a colossal bird whose wing beats bring thunder and whose flashing eyes cast lightning across the sky. These creatures were not just animals, they were powerful spirits, protectors, and sometimes harbingers of change. But fossil evidence points to the existence of giant predatory birds such as Argentavis magnificens, which soared over South America with wingspans exceeding 20 feet. To the early peoples of the Americas, seeing such a bird gliding high above the plains would have been awe-inspiring and perhaps frightening. Imagine the shadow of such wings stretching across an entire village. No wonder stories were passed down through generations, transforming a real giant bird into a god of storms, one whose presence could change the fate of a tribe. 5. The Bunyip, inspired by Australian megafauna. In the still waters of Australian billabongs and swamps, Aboriginal elders warn of the bunyip, a mysterious predator that lurks beneath the surface, waiting to snatch anyone foolish enough to come too close. Its appearance is said to change depending on the storyteller, sometimes dog-headed, sometimes bird-beaked, always terrifying. While no such shifting creature exists today, paleontologists have uncovered the bones of massive, strange animals that roamed Australia in prehistoric times, such as the Diprotodon, a giant wombat-like creature, and enormous prehistoric seals. When ancient people stumbled upon such skulls in the mud, it would have been easy to weave them into stories of a living beast still prowling the waters. Even now, the silence of the outback's pools and the sudden splash of an unseen animal are enough to keep the Bunyip's legend alive. 6. The Amit, inspired by Nile crocodiles. In the golden sands and temple shadows of ancient Egypt, Amit was feared as the devourer of the dead. With the head of a crocodile, the forequarters of a lion, and the hindquarters of a hippopotamus, she was said to sit beside the scales of judgment, ready to consume the hearts of the unworthy. While Amit herself was a spiritual figure, her terrifying form was likely inspired by the Nile crocodile, a predator that can grow over 20 feet long and has the power to drag an adult human underwater in an instant. For the Egyptians, the combination of the Nile's 3 most dangerous animals into one supernatural guardian made perfect sense. It was a way of embodying the river's deadliest forces into a single, unforgettable monster. 7. The Ahol, inspired by giant bats. In the dense, humid rainforests of Java, villagers speak of the Ahol, a bat-like monster with leathery wings stretching over 10 feet wide and a haunting cry that echoes its name. They say it glides silently above the treetops before swooping down on unsuspecting prey. While no bat of such massive size is known today, the giant golden-crowned flying fox of the Philippines comes close, boasting a wingspan of more than 5 feet. In the dim jungle twilight, where shapes blur and shadows seem alive, it would be easy for a startled witness to double the size in memory and give it a supernatural voice. A fleeting glimpse, combined with the eerie calls of night creatures, could create an unforgettable encounter, one that fuels the legend of the Ahol even now. 8. The Nandi bear, inspired by the hyena. Across the plains of East Africa, tales persist of the Nandi bear, a shaggy-furred, hunchbacked predator with a taste for human flesh, particularly the brain. Its roar is said to chill the blood, and it strikes under the cover of darkness. While the idea of such a beast sounds like something from a nightmare, its description closely matches that of the spotted hyena, a highly intelligent and fearsome hunter. Hyenas are known for their immense jaw strength, their habit of scavenging from humans, and their unsettling, laughter-like calls at night. For isolated villages, hearing that ghostly laughter in the dark while livestock vanished could only mean one thing: a monster was near.